Welcome to Continue Learning Guolao 2 channel, learning about blockchain from 0 to 1 comprehensively. If you own Bitcoin, the first crucial question you need to address is how to store it. This is intimately tied to the security of your assets. In this lesson, you will learn about the categorization of Bitcoin wallets and important considerations for asset storage. From the previous 8 lectures, I believe you already have a good understanding of what wallets are, what private keys are, and what addresses are. For an owner of cryptocurrency assets, safeguarding their private keys is of utmost importance. We have downloaded a Bitcoin wallet which can generate countless addresses. Each address can be used to receive or send Bitcoin. Each address corresponds to a private key, and each private key corresponds to a Bitcoin address. Spending Bitcoin using a private key involves signing the transaction, and this signing process is essentially an encryption process. Is the private key safe with this encryption process? Can someone, by trying all possible permutations and combinations, find a string corresponding to the private key of a Bitcoin address? Furthermore, could there be 2 identical private keys in the world? If such duplicates existed, 2 people could access each other's assets in their Bitcoin addresses. Don't worry, I'll explain this step by step. From a cryptographic perspective, the private key is secure. It consists of an array of 32 bytes, where each byte equals 8 binary bits, representing either 0 or 1, which results in 2 possibilities for each bit. So the total number of possibilities for a private key is 2 circumflex 256. This number surpasses the total number of atoms in the entire universe. The passwords we use in our daily lives are easily attempted by hackers because they are often short and easily cracked. Hackers can guess a few digits. However, trying all possible private keys to access a Bitcoin address would consume all the energy of the sun and is practically impossible. So, from a cryptographic standpoint, private keys are secure. If you possess the private key of a Bitcoin address, it means you have the authority to control all the Bitcoin in that address. Only you have the right to decide whether to spend the Bitcoin on that address and who to send it to. If you lose the private key, the Bitcoin on that address becomes inaccessible. This is why you often see many Bitcoin addresses with untouched funds on blockchain explorers. It's possible that the owners have lost their private keys. Now, what is a Bitcoin wallet? As mentioned earlier, it involves private keys, addresses, and other elements that need a unified software tool for management. This management tool is called a wallet. Bitcoin wallets come in many types but can be broadly categorized into online wallets and offline wallets. Online wallets, often referred to as hot wallets, are connected to the internet for generating private keys or running wallet functions. Offline wallets, on the other hand, do not require an internet connection and are considered more secure, but involve more complex operations, typically suitable for individuals with technical backgrounds. Wallets can also be classified based on another dimension. Let me introduce 3 types. Full node wallets. These wallets maintain the entire history of the Bitcoin network from its first block to the present. They download and validate all data, making them fully decentralized. An example is the official Bitcoin Core wallet. Light wallets. Light wallets only maintain relevant transaction data associated with your own transactions, making them decentralized but less data-intensive. Examples include some domestic wallets like BitPi. Centralized wallets. These wallets rely on a company and its servers for data retrieval. The data you access may come from the company rather than directly from the Bitcoin network. When choosing this type of wallet, be sure to consider its reputation because it depends on a centralized entity. You may have also heard of hardware wallets. These are wallets with software that runs on dedicated hardware. Hardware wallets are not typically free because of their manufacturing costs. They come in various forms, such as USB drives or mobile devices. Holding a hardware wallet can give you a sense of security, as you physically possess your Bitcoin. With technological advancements, wallets now support multiple cryptocurrencies. If you hold more than one type of digital asset, consider using a wallet that supports multiple cryptocurrencies for convenience. If you're a newcomer and concerned about downloading a fully decentralized wallet without the knowledge to use it, and you're also worried about malware, there's a solution. Multi-signature technology has gained widespread use in the wallet domain. What is multi-signature? We know that one private key corresponds to one Bitcoin address, and you need that private key to access Bitcoin on that address. The process of using a private key for encryption is called signing. Multi-signature means you need multiple private keys to sign for a single Bitcoin address. In other words, a transaction might require 2 out of 3 or more private keys to be signed to access the Bitcoin. This significantly enhances asset security, and is also applicable for enterprise-level Bitcoin transfers.